Fourth grade into math, lesson 9.1. Apply the area formula to rectangles. I can find the area of a rectangle by using the formula for area. Spark your learning. Making banners is a very old craft. Banners are usually made of cloth and can have a symbol, logo, slogan, or any other message. How can you find the area of each banner? Okay, so does anybody know the formula for area? So area equals length times width, right? Okay. So if we were going to redraw this, first one, we would go down 5 boxes and over 8. And then I'm just trying to keep it. Okay, so we would have 5 here and 8 here. So this would also equal area equals length times width. Area equals, what's my length? 8, right? And what's my width? 5, correct? Okay, so what is 8 times 5? Okay, so 8 times 5 is what? 40. And then we need to go back and look at our label. So what's our label? Feet, right? Okay, so you can either write feet squared with a little 2, or you can write 40 square feet like this, okay? Either way, I'll take it because they both mean the same thing, all right? Okay, the next one was 4 by 10. So 4 by 10. So once again, what's my formula for area? Area equals length times width, right? Okay, so I want to see that formula written every time when you do an area problem, okay? So area, or A, equals, what's my length? 10, right? What's my width? 4. So 10 times 4 is 40. And then once again, we had feet, okay? So you can either write feet squared, or you can write 40 square feet. So did we get the same answer for both of those? Yeah. Yes. Are they the same shape? No. Okay. So they're both rectangles, but are they the exact same dimensions? No. Okay. So we got the same amount and just different dimensions. Build understanding number 1. Sports fans use banners to show support. How can you find the area of the banner? What does it mean to find the area of a flat surface? So what do you guys think? Basically, you need to find the square units it covers, right? Okay. The square units it covers. Okay. How many unit squares make up the length and width of the rectangle? So what's the length? So L equals 7 units, right? W equals what? 4 units. Okay, so now they want us to count the squares. Do we need to count all of the squares? No, we could just simply do 4 times 7 and get what? 28. Okay, so what is the relationship between the length and width and the area? So we did what? What symbol did we use? We multiplied, right? So you multiplied the length by the width. How can you describe a mathematical rule or formula that you would use to find the area of the rectangle? So what have we been using? Area equals length times width. So the capital A equals area, and then the L represents what? Length, and the W represents width. Okay, so you can also write the formula for the area A of a rectangle as area equals base times height. Think of the base of the rectangle as the measure of any side, and the height of the rectangle is the measure of the side perpendicular to the base. So right here could be our base, right? And right here could be our height. Okay. How can you use the area formula to find the area of the rectangle? So we said our length was 7, our width was 4. So we said 7 times 4 was 28. So the rectangle has an area of 28 square units. Now, if it does not give you like feet, inches, centimeters, meters, things like that, then usually most of the time these things are in units, especially if it's the little blocks. Okay. Step it out, number 2. The Hawks fans are making a giant banner for a competition. The banner has the dimensions shown. What is the area of the banner? Write a formula that you can use to solve the problem. So what did we just say? Area equals what? Length times width. Write the measure of the length and the width of the banner. So what's the length? 5, and the width is 7. Or could those be inverted? Yes, because multiplication you can invert and switch around. So 5 times 7 is what? 35. So the area of the banner is 35 square meters. Understanding number 1, Mr. Nielsen is going to buy sod for a portion of his yard, but first he must know the area of the surface that he wants to cover. What is that area? So first of all, like I told you, we're going to start with a formula. So what is our formula? What did we say, guys? Area equals length times width. So we're going to rewrite it with area equals, what's our length? 25. What's our width? 18. So this isn't just a simple one where we can get out the answer. We're going to have to set up a problem, right? So we're going to have to take 25 times 18. Okay. So I cover up the 1 to pretend like I can't see it. Okay. So 8 times 5 is, put the 0, carry the 4. 8 times 2 is 16. Plus 4 is 20. Mark up the 4, mark off the 8, and put a 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2. So 0, 5, 4. So 450, what's my label? Square feet. And like I told you, you can write it like that, or you can write feet with a little 2 because that means feet squared. Number 2, find the area. So what do I need to do first? Write my formula, right? Area equals length times width. Rewrite the A. A equals, what's my length? 6 times 9. 9 times 6. What is 9 times 6? 45. 54 square meters. Remember, use the units they give you. Okay, number 3, what is my formula? Rewrite A. What's my length? What's my width? So 10 times 10 is? So 100 square feet.